Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Stephanie's Stamp Pad where we get together and we create a card. Today's card is an adorable little penguin holding a candy cane and it says Mary. Now this is really fun because we've created a card but using not a card die but a framelit die. So that's really fun. And we're gonna color our cute little penguin and we've die cut a little Mary and put them together. And this is a quick card, so that's really fun. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna use our midnight cardstock, and I've already folded it in half. That's all I've done is I've taken some cardstock and folded it in half. And then I'm gonna get the largest die in this kit to make my card base. Now this technique will work with any die pretty much ever, because what we're gonna do is we're just going to, let's grab our die cut machine. This is my fold right here. See how it has the fold? And when I lay my die down, normally I'd lay it here, but I would get two pieces. I'm gonna lay it right there. See how you can almost see through that? And actually I'll exaggerate it a little bit. The fold is on the inside of my die. That is gonna keep it there and it's not gonna cut off and it's gonna create my card base. So I'm gonna run that through. Isn't this exciting? And now I have a card base using the Majestic Framelit. Isn't that fantastic? Now this is also would make a cute tag if I wanted it to, if I used a smaller version. So we're gonna move that off to the side. And then we're going to, oh, we actually are gonna die cut some more. We're gonna die cut out of the Blessings cardstock. We're gonna die cut the next layer. Then out of one of our cardstock colors, we're gonna die cut the next one. So we're simply just layering them all, which is so easy peasy. And actually, it's the next layer. Sorry, take one layer down. And then we're going to run this through the machine. So simple. So we have our layering pieces. Pop those out. And let's go ahead and just add that to our card now because we're here. So we're gonna add some adhesive. And we're gonna layer that right there. There we go. And add adhesive to this one. And add that one right there. And then just for fun, you'll see on our sample, we've added just a cute little extra dots. And I'm just gonna grab a gel pen. You can use any pen you want, any pen you have that kind of matches. I started on scratch paper just to make sure it's good. And I'm just gonna add little dots. There's no rhyme or reason to this, and I'm not quite sure how much is gonna show and how much isn't, so I'm gonna do a little bit more. Add a couple little dots, just for fun. Dot, 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 dot. No rhyme or reason. Then I've already die cut my Mary. So I have my Mary, and I'm gonna add that right here. So I'll just go ahead and add that since it's already done. Right there at the bottom. And then let's work on our penguin. Now the penguin is an embosslet. It comes like this, and it's cute in this little package. And the embosslet is really fun because it cuts and embosses at the same time. Imagine that. But there's only one trick. You cannot use your magnetic platform. We are gonna get the old school multi-purpose platform, and we are gonna take tab 2 and move it off to the side. And then we're gonna see on our cheat sheet here that embosslets is on this tab. So we're gonna leave that one down, and we're gonna grab 2 cutting pads, and I'll use a big one, that's okay. And we're gonna get our paper and lay that inside. And then and it says place this side down. So I'm gonna put that side down, run it through. Now remember, it's gonna emboss and cut at the same time. These are really fun. And they don't get used often enough, in all honesty. Now I have my cute little penguin, and he's embossed, but we really can't see the embossing on there. So what we're gonna do is we're going to, there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can ink them, you can use a pen. I'm gonna do a combination of both. I'm going to, I think, oh, yellow, pink. Let's see, I was gonna use black. So let's grab, let's see if we have a black ink pad anywhere handy. Dun, dun, dun. Here's a black. And we're gonna add, now we're gonna be a little careful with this, so I'm gonna do something a little different. This one is brand new. I'm going to, actually I have one that's already off. These ink blenders come with 2 in a kit, so I'm going to just use one, start on scratch paper, and I am simply going to ink just the embossed edges. Look how fancy I am. I look so cool right now. Because this is gonna look so fantastic when I'm done. Sometimes you can get ink off of that if you just want a little bit. So I'm gonna take a couple extra seconds. Cookie is below me doing something. I don't know what she's doing. Cook, what are you doing? And it's okay if there's extra shading. You know why? Because what if the sun is hitting him a different way? You know, it's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be handmade. So we're gonna add a little there, add a little bit more up here, just kind of go around him. And then for his eyes, I wish I had a black pen and I don't see one handy. Let's see, I don't have a black one handy. I have a lot, see, I bought these gel pens at one of these stores and now I have all these gel pens. So let's add silver. And I don't have yellow for his beak, but I do have a yellow blender. So let's add a little bit of yellow. Now we got to be a little careful because we just want it in that one little spot. Oh, and I did a fantastic job. And then for the red, we are going to cheat and use a red pen because that is just as easy. So I wanted you to see both different techniques, and I'm going to keep my head out of the way. And I'm simply just going to trace over this so you can really see. And don't think that I'm being fancy here or that, oh, she's an artist, she can do this. Oh, no. I'm just going over the embossed edges. So there's nothing to this, okay? Don't worry. And I'm just gonna fill this in a little bit. See how easy peasy that is? But it really helps it pop up and you can really see it. Kind of got a little extra there. So play with this and have fun because it's really cute. Add some there too. Perfect. Okay, so now let's go back to our card. Here's another one that we did. So that one had an orange beak. Mine has a yellow beak. Okay, let's add him to the card. See how easy this card was? Easy peasy. We'll add that right there. Now he's kind of I'm getting extra ink on him, so this is a poor little guy. Let him dry. Don't do it exactly as fast as I am because now he's a little wet still. And then we're gonna add our cute little ribbon. We've already tied a little bow. We're gonna add that right above him. And I'm gonna use a Zot to add that. You could also add, use liquid adhesive. Either way is good, but I like the Zots for this. So we're gonna add a little bow right there. And look at how fast, I told you this card was easy and fast, but look how cute that little Mary is. And if you don't have the embossed penguin, but you have one of my other penguin stamps, you could easily incorporate that penguin in there. Or if you have Cookie Dog and you want Cookie there instead, or Cheerio the cat, you can put Cheerio in there. Any little critter you want can be added to this Mary card. Quick and easy and so much fun. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Stephanie's Stamp Pad. Come back every week because we have a new video every week. Thanks so much and have a good day. Bye-bye.